Welcome to another editor tutorial. Today we'll be looking at labels. We have two types of labels. We have game logic labels and entity labels. They serve to label either game logics, entities, and even worlds, and gives them an identity so we can work with them together. It's very good when working with scripts when you want to work with a group and create an array field, or, as we'll see in the next episodes, when working with event listeners. Let's add an entity label. That's here in Game Logics. Let's add it here and add the two guards to the label. An entity or logic can have more labels. Here we're picking only one for now, but when I pick it, we see that we can now choose others as well. Now these two guards are marked with an entity label. Now if we double click it, I can see that I have two guards picked here. If I want to add more manually, I can do it here through the plus symbol, and then I can pick another entity with this dropper. But we now have the two guards here and we don't need more, so we'll delete it. Now we'll have a look how, with the help of the entity label through a script in the sword, we switch the guards to an aggressive stance. So we'll open the script of the sword and we'll add a loop for each, as it's called. There we are. For each activates every field or entity item in an array to do a certain action that we specify under here. You'll know the place for an array reference field by these two little ends. You can use your own field array, or you can have an entity field out of the label, which we'll do. We'll find get entities, entity label, and we'll put it here so it fits nicely in. Let's pick the entity label. And now every item in this label will do something. So, we orientate better in all this. You can now rename the item and we'll rename it to guard, because we'll be working with guards. Now, we'll find set aggressivity. Into set aggressivity, we pick one of the AI behaviors and that will change into. We'll change it to aggressive. Here we will find the AI behavior of the guard. We can't pick it manually right now. We have to choose a specific AI behavior of the guard, and that has this loop going for. So we find get AI behavior. There we have it. And we'll put it here. Now we won't choose an entity manually, but we'll drag the guard here. So what will it mean now? For every guard in that array made out of entities in the label, we switch his AI behavior to aggressive. It's that easy. And that will be all for our short script with entity labels, while next time we'll look at event listeners. And until then, stay classy, Islanders.